I'm Renee Martucci, and I particularly like working in clay as an artist. So my sculptures often have these precarious situations. They can be something that's you don't know what it is, or it could be something that looks like something like this red. This one has the red jar in it, and basically, I'm thinking of it sort of that inner feeling. It's being in a bit of what might be an impossible situation. I also think of it as chance. It's like we never really know what's going to be happening, and if we feel like there's a stable situation, it could collapse at any moment. So that's on my mind a lot about basically that sort of the no guarantee, and probably from working as an artist and a musician and things changing a lot.
We're making these interactive, so we can actually write music onto your sculpture. Do you have any suggestions? You said you're a musician. What kind of music do you play?
Well, and as a musician, I like so many different types of music. I tend to play music that's danceable, with a beat to it. I love electronic sounds, but I play guitar. I play guitar, and I love jazz music and classical music and just music in general I love.
So the story would be, though, as it interacts, the people interact with it,
Yes.
they can try to figure it out or maybe share their state of mind, their experience.
And when people interact with them, they may interact much differently than I imagined. I mean, a lot of times, well, they, they're thinking of it as a dog actually balanced on all this. Where I don't, for some reason in my mind, I don't think of it that way. So it looks like a circus situation, maybe a dog doing tricks. To me, I'm not really focused. The dog could be anything to me. Sometimes I've done figures, people. With the dog, it is easier for me to keep it a little lighter. They do tend to get, they seem to be more introverted when I do a person, whereas the dog personality is so ready to go and open to whatever's happening. So I like that extroverted dog personality, and when I do a person, they tend to start becoming more introverted.
Is the dog actually after one of your pets, or?
Nope, I have never owned a dog like this.
But you have owned dogs.
I did. I grew up with dogs, but haven't had a dog for 30 years plus. So it's really, to me, it's not about a dog. To me, the dog is a character, and it's basically experiencing this situation. The situation is not a real situation. It's an inner situation. So I very much like angles and geometric forms, and I started at some point making these stacked forms, and to me that could be sort of an abstract right here, but I like to have the organic living form, the reproduction of a living form on there. It's experiencing the world, to me. If an animal experiences the world in maybe a simpler way, because they're more direct, they're not thinking so much about what is about to happen necessarily, or worrying about things. I like that, and I like that they take the world as it is. So say an animal that's lost a leg doesn't sit around and think about, as far as I can tell from looking at them, they still run around on their 3 legs and they seem to be happy. And they don't feel regret about losing their leg, which I like that spirit inside.
The dog is on its way to San Francisco. Leave a message, burn an impression. The issue is sharing experiences.